Hey everyone, Lisa here from How to Zazzle. So yesterday I made a video where I made a UFO hunter graphic using Kittl, an AI site, and put it on a t-shirt and made a cover photo. So somebody left a comment on the video, Al did, saying, "Thanks Lisa, but the Kittl generated images are 1200 pixels by 1200 pixels from a Kittl support source. So you need to upscale it before using it for print on demand if you want the design to look nice after printing." So me and him talked for a little while. We went back and forth, and him or her, I don't know by the name. Anyway, we talked back and forth about upscaling and vectorizing and all that kind of stuff. So definitely they are right. You should always upscale your AI art. What I was curious about is, I mean, you might as well just upscale it for all products, but I know it's mostly important for bigger products like posters and stuff like that. If you want AI art to look nice, you absolutely have to upscale it. But I was kind of curious, like how big something has to be, if it really would matter or not, just out of my own curiosity. Definitely upscale it. I'm not arguing about that. I'm just saying I was a little bit curious. So he was worried that the graphic I put on the shirt wouldn't look nice. So I want to show you something. So here's my question to you guys who know more than me on this subject. I constantly say in my videos I'm no expert on anything here. I'm learning along with you guys. And I hope when I'm learning that I can help teach you guys. So anyway, so this is the graphic Kittl gave me, right? So I'm going to expand it here. So when I expand it on this board, is that losing quality by doing that? And also, when I go up here to download, you can change whatever you want right here. So say I make it 5,000 by 5,000 pixels, and I change it to 300 dpi and click on optimize quality. Right here it says export site 16.67 inches by 16.67 inches. So I assume that means that this graphic is going to look good on anything with this size or smaller. Am I wrong in that? Please tell me below in the comments if that doesn't mean this. Because I kind of looked at this like I am upscaling. Is that not the case? I'm going to name it Alien and UFO. Okay, I'm going to download this. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the upscaler site that I use. It's called Image to Go. You can do things for free on here, or if you do a bunch of images like me and you want them, you can do like 2 times the size or 4 times the size. I happen to like 4 times the size. So I actually pay $8 a month. I think right now they're having a sale for $6 a month. Yeah, I'm not sure why mine is $8 a month and this is $6.50 a month. But anyway, so join, if you want to use this, you can do it for $6.50 a month or free if you don't want them to be, your vectors to be as big. If you hear laughing in the background, that's just my pair of Louie. So, okay, anyway, I'm going to go here to the main page, and I'm going to go down here to upscale image. Now you just choose a file. So I'm going to do our little alien UFO guy. So you just choose an image and click on 4 times the size, and it's going to go through the whole process here. Right now it's just uploading the picture, and then click on start. Then the screen's going to pop up, And it takes any sites that are worth their money take a little while to do this. It's not instant. Some pictures can take 5 or 10 minutes to do. Some don't take that long, but it just depends on what the picture is. And also, while this is downloading and we're waiting, I want to ask people who know, do you think it's necessary to upscale each picture if you're just making small items like buttons, pins, and mugs, and cards? Because before I even knew about upscaling, I ordered a bunch of my AI art. I'll show you some of it here. And even some of it was on a little bit of bigger things. And I really think that it looks fine. I don't really notice any blurriness or anything like that. So I'm just wondering, at what point is it necessary to upscale? And if somebody's already made like a bunch of AI products without upscaling, do they have to go back and remake all those products? Or do you think that they're just fine as long as they're, smaller than a big poster or something? Like if it's a mug or button or pin, I don't really think those matter. I think it's mostly for bigger things like prints and posters and pictures and wall art, that kind of a thing. But if I'm wrong, tell me below. I'm just curious about what your opinion is. Okay, so once that's done, you just download it. Alright, so now I'm going to go to Zazzle. So I'm going to make a t-shirt before it was upscaled and one after. I'm going to order them both and we're going to see if it makes any difference at all. So first I'm going to create a t-shirt with the non-upscaled graphic. I want to do it in black because I am curious about how Zazzle's printing comes out on black. Okay, now I'm going to make another one. Exactly the same way, same style, same shirt. Only I'm going to use the upscaled image. Okay, so now we got 2 t-shirts in the cart. One that is upscaled and one that is not. So this video is costing me a lot of money to do. But I will have 2 identical shirts. So anyway, proceed to checkout. Okay, I will be back when I get both shirts and I will review them and see if there's any difference in the upscaled and not upscaled. Again, for sure, if you're doing anything big like posters and stuff, I would definitely upscale. Probably for t-shirts I would too. But I think for like coffee mugs and stickers and buttons, you're okay if you just use the original graphic. But again, correct me if I'm wrong down below. And while we're waiting for the shirts to arrive, I want to show you guys the site. I get asked a lot if there's like certain sizes to put on certain products. I don't know if Zazzle has a chart like that. I have not seen one. If you guys know of one, post it down below or write to me and tell me about it so I can do a video on it. What I have found is there's different sites like this that are pixel to size converters. So like you can go right here and you can put in what DPI you want, and then you can put in like what size you want. Like say you want a poster that's 5,000 by 5,000. You can type that in there and then click on convert. And then it will tell you underneath right here, results, print size, dimensions for 5,000 by 5,000 pixels at 300 DPI would come out to be 16.67 times 16.67 inches. So like that'll give you an idea of like how big you can make a poster if you use this size. And if you go down below here, they also have a little chart that tells you some sizes. They don't do really big sizes here. They have like 8 by 10 and 11 by 14. But it, it tells you like what pixels you should use. So just a quick little site, to help you decide how many, what resolution to do and all of that. Also, I wanted to show you guys really quick that Zazzle does have a page on creating and uploading images to Zazzle. And you know, you can go, I'll put the link to this page down below. You can read through it yourself, but it tells you like supported image types, JPEG, PNG, PDF, SVG, AI formats. It's weird because sometimes SVGs work for me and sometimes they don't. Have you guys had that problem? So anyway, you can read down there, and it talks a little bit about image size and resolution, and they do have a graph that will give you a warning if you're using something with too low of resolution. And right here they tell you what PPI you should use for different kinds of products. So I'll post a link to this down below. It might be helpful. What I'm talking about right here is, okay, like say you go to Zazzle and you want to make a poster. So let's type in a big size here. Let's go down to 24 by 36. Now let's go to add a image. So we're just going to add one of these. So right here it's going to say, we noticed your image is a different size than the photo enlargement size. And it gives you choices here. You can maintain the size you're trying to do. You can use my image to resize to the nearest standard stock photo enlargement, like 24 by 24, or resize my photo enlargement to the custom size of your picture. So you can pick any one of these. So you can just snap to the size that is good for it, or you know that your picture is, or you can go to the next nearest stock size image, or if you click right here to maintain my selected enlargement, Zazzle will give you a warning if it's too big. So see how I click fill, and now there's this little yellow dot right here? That means that it's not a good resolution. You've made the picture stretch too far. So you'll have to shrink it down. And once that yellow dot goes away, then it's a good image. So then you're just going to have to resize your poster from there. So I hope that made sense. Okay, so the shirts came in today. I got both the upscaled shirt and the non-upscaled shirt. They both came in the same bag, and I honestly can't tell you which is which because they look exactly alike. If you see any dog fur on that, just ignore it. My little chihuahua over here, as soon as I opened the shirts, of course, wanted to lay right on them. But like really, the detail is really good on both shirts. There is literally no difference at all between the quality. So it just makes me wonder, at what point do you have to start upscaling? And now my parrots make a noise, so sorry. But yeah, so at what point do you have to start upscaling, you know, or not? If somebody has a Zazzle shop with just buttons and mugs and smaller items, do they have to pay for a site to upscale? Just curious what your guys' opinions are. I'm not saying what's right or what's wrong. I do use an upscaler, but I'm just curious. So, yeah, so both shirts turned out good. And also I want to note that when I did this, like, this part was so dark on the graphic, I wasn't sure if it was going to show up. So Zazzle did a really good job of printing and make these colors really pop even on a black shirt, even though there's some dark colors in there. So, you know, got to give Zazzle a good review on this shirt. It came out really good, whether it was upscaled or not upscaled. Dark colors on dark colors, it really came out good. So anyways, guys, that sums up the video. I hope that somebody can come along and help us with these answers. Again, I always want to stress I'm not an expert at anything. I made this channel to teach some of my other friends who were chronically ill like myself how to make some passive income. I had no idea anybody else would ever watch these videos, and now it's become, like, you know, bigger than I thought it ever would. So Thanks for having patience with me. When I don't know the answers, I'll put these questions out there and hopefully other people can answer them for us. Um, so excuse my video right here from in bed. My pajamas are messy here. I am so sick right now. I, like, on top of already being sick with chronic Lyme, I got a new Lyme infection this week. Ticks are already out because of this warm weather, so everybody make sure to do your tick checks when you're outside. My pets must have brought it into me because I'm also in bed with the thrown out back. So, like, all this health stuff is happening on top of this channel, getting super busy. I'm trying to keep up with questions. Some of the things people ask me to do, it's like honestly beyond my knowledge. You know, simple things I can help you guys with, but when it comes to, and some of the stuff people are asking me, like, I truly just, it's beyond me, and I'm trying to learn that stuff myself. I'm always willing to do an interview with anybody if anybody is a specialist in any of these areas. So, you know, if you're good at tagging and keywords and all this extra stuff people are asking me about, it'd be fun to do an interview with you. And I know nobody's here to hear my health problems, but I get so many messages a day now, and it's been really hard trying to keep up. So don't think I'm ignoring you or anything like that. Just trying to make videos is hard enough, and then, you know, trying to keep up with all the questions and stuff. I'm just doing my best. So thanks for your patience with me, and you guys all have a great day. Happy Zazzling to you. Bye-bye.